Hi,
Hi.
hi, Sydney. It's so nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you so much. I've been so excited.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So I'm Emily, and I'm here to help you with your heatless curling journey. I read through your questionnaire, Sydney, and it sounds like you are getting some lumps and awkward curl shapes. So I'm going to try to help focus on that. Um, but the way that this works in general is, well, first of all, go through just like hair prep, kind of talk about like what you've done in the past, what worked, what didn't work. And then we'll also go through like kind of wrapping the hair together and just like perfecting the technique. It is super casual. And I'm just like so excited to be here with you. But yeah, where are you calling in from? Tell me a little bit about yourself, hon.
Yeah, I'm in Idaho right now. I'm going to college. Originally from Alaska, so yeah, I've been loving it here though.
Wow, that's awesome. That is so cool. I'm calling in from Puerto Rico, so it's a little warmer here.
What is
I,
that like
I
a
don't know if you can
vacation
see it.
or?
There's a beach right there. I've been living here for the past 3 years, but moving back to New York, where I'm originally from. So it's going to be back to the cold.
Wow, that's a big jump.
It is a big jump. It is a big jump, but not as big as Alaska to Idaho. That's a huge, awesome step. Congratulations. College is
Thank
an awesome
you.
time. Yeah, cool. So yeah, what have you done in the past? So you've tried using it, it sounds like. Talk to
Yeah.
me.
So I kind of just been doing it like trying different things, like looking at the YouTube videos and stuff. But I've heard some people will do it like they'll put the headband like right like an inch behind their hairline, and some like do it like way back here. So I kind of try different things, but kind of feel like I get interesting, like kind of like I was saying, the bumps, and then the face frame is always like kind of, I don't know, not super. I don't know, it just looks kind of interesting. And so I know sometimes if I like change the part, sometimes I can kind of like pin it up and make it work. But I wasn't sure if there's a way to make it work.
Sure thing, sure thing. And then I guess for you, are you using water before do you lightly dampen your hair beforehand? Are you doing it dry? And are the curls lasting? How long are the curls lasting?
Yeah, I've been doing it dry because I've been kind my hair curls super easy, and so I've been I kind of like more the beachy like wave, more than the tight curl, and so yeah, I haven't been doing water.
Okay, perfect. I was gonna say if your hair curls naturally, then it's yeah, less water is better, especially if you're getting like the creases and such. Okay, cool. In that case, stick with dry. I think that's a good approach. And yeah, we'll jump into the wrapping technique. We'll focus on the face framing pieces so that they like kind of
Perfect.
hit better and more with what you're going for and go for that like looser look. Sound good, hun?
Perfect. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So if you have your headband and you got your scrunchies,
I'll move to the bathroom. Sorry, prop
no, the
you up on this.
bathroom's a great place. Take me around. Are you in a dorm right now? You guys got apartments?
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I have super fun roommates.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. My roommate was randomly assigned and we were best friends within a minute. I'm so lucky. I know. We're still best friends years later. But yeah,
I love
college
it.
is
We're
a special
gonna
time. Yeah. What'd you say, Sydney? Sorry.
college.
Where'd I go to college? I went to college in New York. I went to Columbia University, which is in New York City. They have an all-girls school called Barnard College. So I went there. It's
That is so fun.
it was so much fun. Yeah, it takes me back. Takes me back.
So
Cool.
fun.
Perfect. So yeah, you'll want to start with your hair brushed and parted into two sections and brought up front. You have it perfect. Yeah, so it's sitting up front. Awesome, hun. All right. So I like to start by making sure the scrunchies on your wrist. I have a hodgepodge of scrunchies right now. They don't match. Story of my life. My friends always take them. And then, yeah, we got the headband. So I like to fold it in half so that the ends are even. And you kind of flatten it out a little bit.
Like
Perfect. Perfect, Sydney. And you got that crease. Cool. So now when we put it on our head, we want to make sure that that wire, there's a wire all along one side, that wire is facing forward, and that crease will help it just sit kind of like even on our head so the ends are even.
And you kind of put forward or back?
So I recommend, because usually when I say, like, I usually tell people to set the hair, the headband further back if they have short hair, because it'll just kind of set the curls in the back sooner, which they need. Your hair length, though, I would say it would be like where you normally have a headband, so about like 1 inch from your hairline. And 1 inch is always like the size of this part of your thumb. That's like a good measurement. About 1 inch.
Do you like that? Is that
That looks good, honey. Now, I'll demo this part. Have you practiced this or done this, or basically making a pigtail on one side? If not, don't you worry, we'll take it slow. Have
okay?
you?
I've kind of practiced, but not super great. So it's like you put it forward, right?
Yep.
And like spin around.
Sydney, you're pro. You got it. You make our Cindy Lou Who look. Our little pigtail. Awesome. Okay. And so now it should just feel secure. And so if you want it to be kind of, yeah, make it nice and tight so it feels like a pigtail. Perfect, honey. Beautiful. All right. So do you want the face framing pieces to be kind of like looser and like hitting your cheekbone as opposed to like tight spiral curls, or how do you want them? Yeah. Okay. So for that, what I recommend is like where your cheekbone is, just kind of going in through there and only about 1 inch deep as well.
Okay.
That's going to be your first piece, is just going in from that cheekbone so that when it falls, when it comes out, that first curl is going to be hitting at your cheekbone. That tends to be kind of like what they do with the oh, what do they call them? Curtain bangs, like, you know, that kind of like first swept away right at your cheekbone. So you're going in from your cheekbone to section off that first piece and only about 1 inch deep. And one recommendation I'm seeing, honey, so you're pulling it high. Instead of pulling it high, kind of pull it straight across. So don't
Okay.
like this, just go more straight across, if that makes sense. Yeah,
I like
perfect.
that.
Nailed it. Awesome. Over and under. Perfect. And then we're going to add a second section right underneath the first. And again, only about 1 inch deep. Perfect. That looks good. I'm watching you. I feel weird like zooming in my face just to get closer look. Okay, perfect. And pull that over and under. Fabulous. And now you're pretty much at the ear because we already started that first one so low. So at this point, we can grab all the hair that's left and combine it. Yep. Fabulous. Yep. And just bring it around. And you're doing a good job of like not pulling it too tight. That'll help to set looser curls.
That's the perfect length too for me.
Yeah.
And you hear it.
And then, yep, you just add your scrunchie once, twice. It should have about like 3 loops or so once you're done, not too tight on the end. Fabulous. Perfect, honey. And then we can just unwrap the other side and repeat.
Perfect.
Like straighten it out a little bit. Yep. Perfect. Cool.
Then again, like the cheekbone kind of.
Oh, yep. Going in from the cheekbone about 1 inch deep to section it off and then pulling that just like straight across. So not high up, but just straight across. And that'll
Is that
help.
good?
Yeah, that looks a little good. I think we could make that first piece a little deeper. So let me watch you do the first piece again. So cheekbone, perfect. There you go, honey. Yep. And then just straight across. Yep, nailed it. Awesome. And then add another section right under the first and combine them together. Fabulous. Go over and under. Great. And now we're at the ear, so we can grab all the hair that's left and combine it. And this will just help the curl start sooner in the back and avoid like an awkward poof if you're putting it into the headband look.
So much easier doing it with you.
I'm glad to hear that. Super helpful. And yeah, you're doing a great job, so you really don't need me. I'm glad to help here, but you're on your way. Awesome. So now we have them both wrapped. So if you want like looser waves and like what you're talking about, you could just like put it into the headband look as it is. If you ever want to create like tighter curls, you just twist it a little bit, or if you want like a tighter headband, just twist it a little bit and it'll just like suction onto your head.
Okay.
Do you feel
And then,
that? Yeah. Twist it a
yeah.
little bit and it'll just like create like a little bit of a suction feel. And if you want looser curls, you can simply just twist the other way. So you can bring it back to where we started, or even a little bit more loose by just twisting them in the other way. So it gives you a little bit more control over the curl shape, which is cool.
That's so cool.
Now, if you're sleeping on, you can wear it any which way. So like make sure you're comfortable, especially if you're in college, you have a lot of important tests to study for. We want to make sure you get your good night's sleep. But if you're going out or you want that headband look, this is comfortable for you. To do that, you just cross it in the back. So here they go, you cross it to the opposite hand. The one that's under, you're just gonna tuck it over. One that's over, you tuck it under. But there's really no wrong way. It's bendable wire, so you can smush it in any which way.
That's
There
so
you go,
fun.
cutie.
Like a princess.
Like a princess. Yeah, exactly. You nailed it. You look adorable. Super cute, honey. Super cute. Awesome. Awesome. And trying to think of any other tips. So yeah, you can wear it to bed like this. You can wear it out and about for a little bit, a couple hours, and you should be good to go if your hair is curling naturally. I guess like one other tip is you can always pop a shower cap over your head and wear it in the shower and then like let your hair sit for like an hour afterwards because the steam will just like help it set even more. So if you're showering, it's always a good way to do it. But yeah,
That's so smart.
yeah. Um, and I'm trying to think anything else. I'll give you one other tip. You don't have to follow me on this one. My hair is not the best to demo it, but when you take them out, you can just twist the other way and it'll like loosen it up so that it slides out more easily. And then if you want to create like more curls, because sometimes it comes out like one large like sausage noodle, you can always just take small sections and just like twist them a little bit and it'll pop into that curl shape. Granted, my hair is super loose. I just put it in dry about an hour ago and my hair does not hold a curl normally. So, but that's a way to kind of like break up the curls a little bit and create more curl shape within the one large curl if it comes out that way.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so excited. I have a date tomorrow, so I'll practice it for that.
You can go, girl. Oh my, I hope you have a wonderful time on your date. That's awesome. I hope you have a wonderful time. Yeah, cool. Well, you're adorable. Is there any other questions? Anything else I can help you with, hon?
No, I think that's it. Thank you so much. I love your personality so much. You're so
Right
fun.
back at you. Right back at you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being our girlfriend. It was so nice to meet you, Sydney. Have a wonderful time and enjoy your date. Bye, hon.